In this video, I'm going to explain one of the most important legal instruments in the UK immigration system, Section 3C leave. And this refers to the Section 3C of this legislation, Immigration Act 1971. This instrument provides protection for a migrant for the period of time while they are switching from one visa to another, i.e., a migrant is already in the UK, their visa is about to expire, and they make an application to the Home Office to extend or renew that visa. While that application is being treated, the old visa expires. At that point, Section 3C of Immigration Act 1971 is automatically triggered, and it provides a protection for that migrant for the period while they switch from that old visa to the new one. So how does Section 3C works? Now, there are three preconditions to be satisfied for Section 3C to be effectively triggered. The first condition is that there must be an existing leave, the original leave that is about to expire or that the applicant wants to vary, and the applicant must make an in-time application to the Home Office to vary this leave, to extend this leave, or to renew this leave. That application must be made in time while this leave is still valid. Now, this in-time application must remain undecided with the Home Office by the time the original leave expires and becomes invalid. If these three conditions are met, automatically Section 3C is triggered, and it provides protection for the migrant for the entire period of time while that switch over is done. Now, there are conditions where Section 3C will not work, and let me explain these conditions one after the other. The first one is when the application to vary, to renew, or to extend that visa is made out of time, meaning before the application was submitted, the original visa already expired. Section 3C will not be triggered. When the applications to vary that visa is made and it is invalid, meaning the Home Office rejected the application, that could be because the applicant did not pay appropriate fee, or the applicant failed to take biometrics when they needed to do the biometrics. So the application will be judged as invalid, and that way Section 3C is not triggered. Also, Section 3C cannot be triggered when an application is made while the applicant is on the European Economic Area Residence Card. If you are on the EEA residence card, applications made will not trigger Section 3C leave. And the last condition where Section 3C leave will not be triggered, it is when an out of time appeals or administrative review is launched against the Home Office. Okay, meaning that the administrative review or the appeal was launched at a time that is already invalid. Okay, now why on Section 3C leave? What effect will it have for the migrant? Number one, there is the conditions on the old visa that expired will continue. Every right that the migrant had on the visa that now had expired while they await decision on the new application, all conditions on that old visa will continue to apply to the migrant. And number two, there is no fresh application. As long as an applicant is under Section 3C, a migrant is under Section 3C leave, you cannot make any fresh application to the Home Office. For whatever reason, you can't make any fresh application. You must wait until the application that triggers Section 3C is decided before you make any other application. If you make this mistake to make a secondary application, a fresh application, you would have bought Section 3C automatically, and the period of time you were already covered by Section 3C for will now become invalid, and you would have overstayed for that period of time. And then there is no fixed document. Section 3C leave does not appear as a grant or show an expiring date on your e-visa. So Section 3C is essentially not a visa. What it does is to extend the condition on your visa that expired. So all the rights you had on the visa that expired, you continue to hold them while you are on Section 3C leave. Now, when does Section 3C leave end? How will Section 3C leave end? Now, when your application with the Home Office for extension or renewal is decided, then Section 3C will end. Now, when an in-time appeal is lodged, so if this application was decided and it was a negative outcome, meaning it was refused, and you lodge an appeal against that decision, your Section 3C will continue while this appeal is pending. Now, when an in-time administrative leave review is sought, if the decision on your application was a refusal and you have the right to administrative review and you submit that administrative review application in time, your Section 3C leave will continue. Now, if you leave the UK, if the applicant leave the UK while they are on Section 3C leave, their Section 3C leave will expire automatically and the applicant will need to apply for a new visa from outside the UK. They will not be able to come back to the UK. Now, if the applicant withdraw the application by themselves, Section 3C leave will expire immediately. If the appeal is determined, or the appeal is withdrawn, or the appeal is abandoned, Section 3C leave will also end. If an administrative review is withdrawn or superseded or determined, Section 3C will also end. And the Home Office also have the discretion to cancel Section 3C leave if they have to do so. I have this flow chart here on how Section 3C works in real life. So I have this flow chart. You may want to take a screenshot of this and go through it at your own time. It's quite complex. We can't go through it in this video. Now, common misconceptions about Section 3C leave. Okay, we have had people who will say 3C leave means I can switch visa categories. Okay, no, it extends the existing leave and application. A genuinely new application while on Section 3C leave is not permitted. Only an amendment of the pending application can be made to the Home Office. Now, people have also said Section 3C leave is shown on my BRP or e-visa. No, you are not going to see Section 3C leave on your BRP or your e-visa. If at all, you are going to see the right you had on the visa that already expired. An appeal to the Supreme Court keeps Section 3C leave running. That is also no. Section 3C leave runs through onward appeal right to the Court of Appeal, but an appeal to the Supreme Court does not extend your Section 3C leave. Don't forget to support us on this page by following us, like the video, comment in the comment box, share with as many people as possible, and you can save the video for your own reference. Thank you, and I'll see you again.